No.
Didn't he like try to get money from Dad or something like that?
Oh no.
That's somebody from the war.
War, yeah.
Oh.
So anyway, his name was Sam. So when Nicky and Tessie used to go out because they had no kids, they took this Barbara and her mother, and they had two boys, Butchie and Sam. And now Butchie is a professor at Stevens College, and the brother's another professor.
So you've kept in touch with her. Now she lives in New City?
New City, New York. So anyway, Tessie and her were very close. So when Tessie died, I knew her mother was in a nursing home, and for 18 years. And she would go visit her mother and visit Tessie. So when Tessie died, I knew she would be missing her. So I called her and I said, Barbara, you know, if you're ever lonely, I said, you always can call on me. And it was sort of like I adopted, because she's younger than Barbara, the same age as Barbara. But she's a very, very kind, thoughtful person. So now she had one daughter and she moved to Florida. So her dream was to go to Florida because she worked in the schools in the office, and when she was 62 she wanted to go to Florida, but her husband said no, he couldn't stand for all of Florida and he would never go. But then her mother died recently and they're all alone. His mother's gone. She says, look, what do we got here? She said, why can't we go to Florida? It's air conditioned. And she said, at least we have our daughter and 3 grandchildren. So finally, he decided that they will move. So she just moved this week. In fact,
to Florida?
Yeah, her furniture is on the way, and she called me from the airport before they left. They called me at the airport when she arrived.
So she sent you those scones from Florida?
No, from New City.
Why did she send you scones?
Because he said he liked them. So, and she makes them. They're good.
Do you like them, Pop?
Every time I talk to her, goes, Barbara, I love those scones. So she goes, before I leave, I have to send some scones. Oh, Barbara. She's in Florida now, no more New York. Because when she calls, it says New York like you, because so I never know who it is.
It's a cell phone.
Yeah, I never know if it's Damien or her, you know. But she called me last night. I said, Barbara, please, because she's living with her daughter till her furniture comes.
What city did she move to in Florida? Right.
Yeah,
Do you remember her, Pop?
Yeah. Yeah, well, they grew up with Nicky and Tessie. In fact, she named her daughter after Nicky, Nicole. Yeah, they said if it wasn't for Tessie and Nicky, they would have never gone out because the father was never there to take them.
They lived in the apartment building?
Yeah.
Well, above the restaurant?
No, this is when they first got married. When they first got married. And then they bought a house, and then Nicky and Tessie moved to North Bergen. But they still kept in touch.
Nicky and Tessie bought a house?
No, Barbara bought a house. Nicky and Tessie moved to Ernie's house. Moved to North Bergen.
Nicky was older than you, right?
Yeah.
It was Nicky, then you, then Ernie.
No,
Tessie.
Tessie was the oldest. Then Nicky was the oldest.
And Ernie was the baby.
You guys didn't go to the same school because he was in Hoboken.
No. He lived across the street from the school, and I lived across the street from our school.
Did Uncle Nucky go to?
I couldn't play hooky.
Said he's in the classroom. We could see his mother at the window.
Wow.
Nucky went to the same school in Hoboken too with Tessie, right?
Wow. Bet it was nice to live there then.
And they lived in an apartment next door. So Tessie and Nucky grew up together.
Where were you working, Pop, when Nucky had his foot injury?
Oh, I was working right with him.
Down for the government, down the docks.
Down the docks. And he was checking.
He was a worker, and Ducky was a checker, go around checking.
So what happened?
Oh, pile of pipes
So they were
Like,
with the thing going with the pile of pipes to put down this hole that they and they were down in the hole, and Nucky said, "Get out." No, well, you know what happened. I don't know. So what happened?